Hello Joomla people, my name is Mark, and today I'm going to show you how to create a blog in your Joomla website. The first thing you'll have to do when creating a blog is creating a section for the blog. So log on to your back end, go under Content, Section Manager, and then the upper right, click on New, and we're going to give this a name. Let's just call this Blog. Easy enough. That will be the name of this section that everything will fall underneath. Click Save. And the next thing you'll have to do is create categories, or at least one category in that section. So go to Content, Category Manager, and we'll call it Blog. And there's no problem with naming it the same as the section. And make sure it's published, and make sure you want to put it in the section that we created just a moment ago called Blog. Hit Save. Alright, now let's create our first blog posting. It will actually be an article, but it will appear as a blog to anyone viewing your site. You'll want to go up under Content and Article Manager, and then click on New, and we'll give this a name. We'll call it My First Blog, and then we'll decide that we want it to go under Blogs, and of course the only category now under the section Blog is Blog, so it will default to that. And then just put in any comp you want. My First Blog. Next thing you'd want to do is, if you want to change the date it was actually created, you'll change it here, and when you want to start publishing it. There are a few other parameters you can go through if you'd like. You can show the title, and these are all the regular parameters that you'll see all the time. It's probably a good idea for each of your blog postings to create its own separate metadata, and you can do that by going under here and putting in the description of this blog, any keywords you want to highlight. Of course, you want to put any keywords down for robots, you can enter them there, and you could put a different author name that will override previous author names in this spot as well. Then what we'll want to do is hit Save, and the next thing we're going to do is create the menu link so that we can view our blog. Okay, now we're going to create the menu link. We'll go under Menus, Main Menu, we'll click on New, and then we'll click on Articles. And then what we want to do is click on Category Blog Layout. Okay, in the title, we want to call this, whatever you would like to call it, My Blog. Then you'll want to go to Parameters, Basic. Under Category, check the category, and this is going to be Blog. And you can decide whether you want to hide the description and add any image to it. And then you'll also be able to change the actual look and feel using these parameters here. Once you've done all this, you'll want to save it, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually create what is called an RSS feed, which turns your articles into a blog. Now you want to create an RSS feed so people can follow your blog. So you go to Module Manager, click on New, and then look for Syndicate. Give that a click, and we'll give this a name. We're going to just call this Blog RSS Feed. And we don't want the title to show. We do want it to be enabled. Let's decide where we want it to go. Let's put it on the right hand side, and let us just put it on our blog page, which is right there. And then we will give it a little bit of text next to the icon for the RSS feed. We'll call this Get My Updates, and RSS 2.0 is fine. Let's hit Save and go back to the front end. Now you see this is our blog page. If we hit refresh, now you'll see it says Get My Updates with the RSS feed icon. Anybody visiting your site can click on this and they'll be able to subscribe to all of your blog postings. From this point on, every time you create an article and you make sure to include it in your blog, it will show up in your blog postings. For instance, I have created a new article here called My Second Post. Here's the text for the article, and I've made sure that the section is blog, and of course the category is blog. I've hit Save, and I make sure that it is published. I go to the front page, refresh my blog, and there's my second post, and you'll be able to see that right there live, and anybody that subscribes to your RSS feed will get an email notification or a notification through their RSS reader that you have a new posting.